Hey, how's it going? It's a new month, new hopefuls. We are going to get into my May TBR hopeful slash delusional stack. Yes, we are back with the delusions because again, I have books on my TBR to where I wanted to just go all the way back to when I first started reading, when I first started buying books again. I have a lot of those on this stack. I have books on here based on my feeling and vibe that I know I'm gonna get to. And I want you guys to see it here first. Make sure you guys lock in, okay? Like, comment that I am new if you are new. If you are returning, thank you for being here. You are forever appreciated. If you are new, welcome into my world. It is Jemiah's world, and we are filled with a lot of love and a bit of chaos. Hit that subscribe button, share, and hit that notification. Make sure you guys are locked in when I post. I am excited for this month. I got a feeling it's gonna be very enlightening and just fun. Make sure you guys stay locked in and let's do it. So I went to go watch Sinners, and I will be having a whole separate video on Sinners and what books I purchased right after I watched the movie, because that movie is imprinted in my brain and like it literally winded and changed my entire neuron chemistry. We have two novellas here that I will definitely be reading this month. The first book we have is called The Ballad of Black Tom. This is by Victor Lavallee. And this is a really short but sweet novella. We're gonna read the synopsis a little bit because I already read it just so I can make sure it's the vibe of what I'm hoping for that I got at Sinners. Charles Thomas Tester hustles to put food on the table to keep the roof over his father's head from Harlem to Flushing Meadows to Red Hook. This is based in New York. He knows what magic a suit can cast, the invisibility a guitar case can provide, and the curse written on his skin that attracts the eyes of wealthy white folks and their cops. If you've seen Sinners, you know this story is based heavily on music. The male main character, one of them in Sinners, had a guitar, music, might cast out some spirits and some things that you don't want and you might want. Can't wait to get into this one. This should be exciting. Yeah. The next book. I have been meaning to pick this up way before I even knew about Sinners. Finally got it, and we are reading it this month. Can't wait to get into it. We have Ring Shout. This is by P. Jelly Clark. Let's read a small smidgy little bit of the synopsis. Oh, it's small, so we're gonna just read the whole thing. In America, demons wear white hoods. In 1915, the birth of a nation cast a spell across America, swelling the Klan's ranks and drinking deep from the darkest thoughts of white folk. All across the nation they ride, spreading fear and violence among the vulnerable. They plan to bring hell to earth, but even Ku Kluxes can die. That's all we're doing. There's another paragraph, not reading it. This is really small, and if it ends out to where it's like, bro, we need another novella, I am going to message the author directly to let them know. Can't wait to get into this. I am still in that feeling of this movie. Like, it has literally made me want to do research and keep going. Can't wait to check it out. This is a book that I got a long time ago when I first got back into reading and first put it on my shelf. I cannot wait to get into this. I heard that it is similar to Gillian Flynn's writing style, and I am a Gillian Flynn girly, period. We're going to get into What Lies in the Woods. This is by Kate Alice Marshall. I have not read any of her books. I have this one, and I have another one on my shelf. I need to get to this one. I need something that's going to really give me like a chase in a book when it comes to a thriller. It's been a very weird past 2 months reading, and nothing's really struck me and really had me just talking about it day in and day out. So I cannot wait to check this book out. I'm not going to read the synopsis at all. I just want to go in completely blind and just enjoy the ride. So you guys will definitely be getting a review from me if it is a hitter. I have two books that were on my April TBR that I did not touch because they're big and they're outside of my regular genre read. And I know for sure it's going to take me a long time to complete, but I need to get started at least this month. I need to get out of this world and jump into a whole nother world, and that is none other than fantasy and sci-fi. Yes, I am definitely, right after I finish whatever I'm reading right now, this very moment, I am definitely jumping head on and annotating and writing, highlighting, going in on A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J. Maas. This is the second book in the Court of Thorns and Roses series. Everybody is saying this is their favorite. I enjoyed the first one. The first one low-key put me in a reading slump. Not gonna lie, I was low-key mad about that, but it was my first time reading fantasy. This book is freaking massive. I'm gonna have to literally set a page goal daily just to get through this and have enough sanity left to continue on reading for the rest of this month. I want to get back into this world. I'm excited to see what's gonna happen with Feyre, because one thing about it, Feyre really reminded me of myself a little bit. We're gonna get right into this right after I finish the book that I'm reading now, and you guys are gonna be on this journey with me because it might be a hefty one. And another book, this is the third book in the Red Rising series. I was supposed to finish Morningstar. I stopped literally on page like 270. Don't remember anything. I'm starting all the way over, and yeah, with starting over, I have my annotation card. We're gonna be locked in. Have to continue this. Second book literally put me in shambles. Third book I heard is literally better. Then I'm gonna give you guys a review of this trilogy before we keep going. Am I going to get to this? I don't know. I might have to read it in between like other, you guys will see what happens. And these last 4 books on this delusional stack that I think I'm gonna finish, on top of me having a book club and listening to that book club pick on audio. And then I'm in a workbook club and we haven't even picked the book for May. We have a book, the movie is already out. It was raved about at some point. It was like a whole thing on the internet about this movie, and it is on Netflix, so I will definitely be reading the book first, then watching the movie. We have Bird Box. This is by Josh Malerman. I didn't even know this movie was based on a book. This is not a big book, and I heard this movie is really like weird and freaky, but I can't wait to see what the book is about because it looks like it derived from the book. Period. So I got a feeling the book is gonna have more context and just more of a broader idea of what the movie was giving on Netflix potentially. Can't wait to check this one out. This one had to be on the list because I've been meaning to get to watch this movie for a long time, but I'm just like, let me read the book first before I watch the movie. So we'll see if this one gets added to the stack this month, and we just gotta wait and see. This is a series that I've had since like I was in high school. And I feel like I would just like pick through the book, but never just sit and read it like completely. I have all 3 of the originals, and then I have the other characters' POV series as well. So we're gonna do a whole series read, and then we're gonna do like a compare and contrast review at some point, if I ever finish a series. We have none other than the beginning of an era of dark romance. 50 Shades of Grey. This is by E.L. James, the girly herself. She started an era. A lot of people feel like this book is cringe. She started an era. I need to jump in and see how she transformed this whole genre of romance and bringing in the dark romance and just being fearless in that time when she dropped this book. Can't wait to check this one out. I'm excited. I know it's gonna be a quick read. I've watched the movies like a bunch of times, so let's see if the books are way more detailed and give me way more of a backstory than the movies did. We'll see, and can't wait to just give you guys that entire review once I complete it. The next book, I just need to read this author. Like, everybody keeps telling me, you need to pick up one of his books. You need to read this. You need to read something. And they keep giving me like a certain type of book I need to start with. And one I have on my shelf is The Passenger. This is by John Mars. I put this on my honorable mentions 4 times. This is supposed to be a banger, okay? And do we have enough time to even read all these books? Like, I need to make a schedule at this point because it's so many just really good books that I want to get into. I know this one's going to be great. I just need to figure it out. We'll see if this gets in and actually gets completed this month. But I heard this one is really good and this is a good place to start. So we'll see. And last but not least, this is a book that is new that has released recently this year. One of my book talk girlies has been raving about this book. Okay, it is based in college. It is based on college experiences. It is based on things that happen in college as far as like psychedelics and just certain type of drugs and certain type of experiences, certain type of people. Just, it seems like it's very realistic, honestly. And the cover grabbed me, so I was like, yeah. This might be a book that I need to add just for like a good time and just like a good story overall. We have A Gorgeous Excitement by Cynthia Weiner. The cover, again, alone, is giving me a vibe, period. I literally had to go to Barnes and grab this book because of my book talk besties raving about it, constantly recommending it. So I cannot wait to get you guys this review because I have not seen enough of it at all. And you guys will know if it is a banger right here. These are all the books. I didn't even include my 2 book club books because I'm not sure what we're gonna pick yet. Let me know what book I should read first. Let me know in the comments what you're excited to read. Let me know if you've read any of these books, and see you guys again soon.